Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and of course our EMP shock troops at home and abroad. Welcome and welcome back to the Rec Room. Yeah, we had a little bit of a break in between last week just because I had some social stuff going on last Throwback Thursday. So we should be back in action this week. It is currently Metal Monday. That means we're resuming and hopefully getting soon to wrapping our progress here on the MechWarrior 5 for Season 2. Doesn't mean we're completely done, but we are approaching the tail end of new content, at least available. So the reason I say we may go on pause for a bit is just because if there is more content to come out this year or in the near future, might as well kind of leave the game in a situation where we can actually fold it into the season rather than having to start all over again. Because as you can see, we're at about 80 hours into this one and 45 episodes. So yeah, I don't quite have it in me for season 3 yet. So I'd rather keep season 2 going as long as we can. But anyway, we'll get to details on that here in a second. If you are new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions. Whether that be project updates or creative insights, and you get the breakdown on, breakdown on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of the long-running video game deep dives and related commentary. I know you have a lot to pick from, so thank you for joining us. We're currently coming at you from YouTube, Twitch, and Odysee, so feel free to lurk, chat, or comment at your leisure. And the whole reason we're doing this is because, if you like the stuff that we're streaming, chances are you're going to like the projects we're working on. Primarily, our first franchise is called The Firewall Protocol, and its first entry is available over on Amazon called Ascendant Chaos. You can check that out if so inclined. And that's really all you get for advertising, unless it's anything related to projects that we're working on here directly or anything that we're attached to. The only other thing is we've got Patreon up and running. Did get a couple teasers posted this week, and you are welcome to join that for free if interested, because I also do try to put some reminders up there for show locations and things like that going on. So I guess I'll probably jump into the update stuff because I don't think we have anything new for numbers. But I do have a huge thank you to all of our Odysee group who is still checking stuff out. I mean, we're still averaging anywhere from 50 to 100 views when we can get stuff into the featured section. And thankfully, that's a little easier to do when we're only running about 2 episodes a week. And yes, I have been dragging behind. I apologize. I've not been getting the replay up as actively, but I'm just kind of trying to allow a little bit of a gap. But unfortunately, sometimes I get a little sluggish to forget. So, but since we're on multiple platforms, it's not like you don't have access to it elsewhere. But I'm just trying to keep things moving and trying to optimize any kind of ability we can for algorithm reasons. You know how that works these days. So yeah, on to other things with schedule and updates and all things like that. So let me start with the hardcore stuff first. So the writing, finally, last week was the first week I've done official note scribing, note reviewing, and getting plot structure done for missing sections of book 2. I've been kind of circling the wagons on that for the last few weeks, but nothing has been official, I think, until last week. So I guess I'll find out whether I have enough notes to sit down and write again, or if I maybe have more brainstorming on trying to get some of the more remaining complex scenes done. So one of the teasers I posted was just related to Subterra. I was originally going to try to get the Mogul Prime scenes done first, but Subterra just came to me over last week and just started scribbling all that down. What else is going on? So show-wise, man, I guess I have a little bit of a rant here because I think this has all happened since I last talked to you. So will not be making an appearance as of right now at the Motor City Comic-Con Fall. I am a little perturbed, and I mean, I've heard various racket-related details about the organization before, but I did my due diligence, and I got everything set up the day of open registration, and yet I still got waitlisted. So I know it is a large venue, and they have a lot of people, but I can only guess that they don't explain this to you, that they are probably favoring people who have been at the show first in order to get registrations. Now, they don't state that, so how do you know? Because usually you're either going to face an experience like lag or something on the website or a rush and then get a, hey, we're sold out kind of notice, you would think. But no, didn't get anything like that. Got everything taken care of immediately the morning everything opened, and yet that still was not good enough. That tells me there's some other kind of preference system going on, because that was a little disappointing, but at the same time, that means we'll just save up the money for working toward the next one next year. Or, I mean, it's just going to say, hey, we're going to focus on some other shows, which may be better for us getting outside the area, because I know next year I would really like to get into Monroe Comic Con or possibly the Lansing one. So we're not going to focus exclusively on Motor City. It's not the only game in town, and we'll still try to hit up as many local comic shows as we can. So that was a little bit of disappointment, but not the end of the world. The other thing is there is a book show coming up in a couple of weeks, and I was a little late getting into the application process, but that aside, I immediately got denied, saying, "Hey, we don't think your stuff's going to sell with our demographic." And all I can think is, I politely asked what the demographic was, and I got no response because people don't like to get into details when they turn people down. But I can only guess that it's probably some kind of romance-esque novel kind of thing, because we usually, when I send sample images, it includes all of our other stuff like prints and T-shirts and everything. And I can understand that's a pop culture thing, not necessarily likely to do well at an art and craft show, but from a book standpoint, we've done well at art and craft shows. And yeah, so that's a head scratcher. But that doesn't paint a very good picture of wanting to try to get connected with any organization like that. You would think a book show wants to bring in local authors with their books, and it was an immediate denial. So it wasn't even a wait list, and said, no, we don't think your stuff's going to sell. So yeah, I'm a little bit perturbed about that one, but life will go on. It's going to get real busy in September anyway. We got more shows coming up. I still have one more to work on registration for that we did last year. The only reason I've held off is just because its registration is a bit expensive, but things are moving and shaking. Still got stuff going on. Pop culture wise, my goodness, most of the conversation between myself and friends and stuff I've been consuming on the YouTubes lately has been the debacle, the disaster that is Halo campaign evolved. And I exited that franchise after Halo 4, or shortly after Halo 4. And so I can't say that I'm surprised the situation the franchise is in, given the caretakers over said franchise. So it's not anything new to me, but one still holds out hope that you could go back to your roots and not change anything other than technologically, and hope that you'd have a good product. But no, that was too high of a bar for the morons that are at Halo Studios. So it's been interesting to watch all of the complainers talk about that. And because I haven't played it, nor do I intend to play it at this point, I'll let most others to speak to the problems there. Now, the interesting thing that I had an issue with, which made me say I'm not going to buy this game, is probably something nobody else is talking about, and that is the fact that in order to play local, let me emphasize this, local split screen, you have to create an online account. And my understanding was, from what I read, is if you're playing on PlayStation 5, you have to have an online PlayStation 5 account connected to an online Microsoft account. I mean, I have to refrain myself from using language that I just don't find appropriate of how stupid that is. We've watched this happen, the degradation of social gaming, and that's and I know a lot of people are complaining about the fact that Halo CE doesn't have multiplayer. That's fine, because the prior remake didn't either. It just leveraged Halo Reach's multiplayer. The issue is, what is completely lost, not even just on the developers, but I think even on the community, is how important the social element is. And I will harp on this till the day I die, that gaming has lost one of its key components the day they got rid of the ability to locally allow people to connect, or every time that they have removed split screen, is a lost opportunity to allow people to come together, have a good time in clean fashion, and just do stuff with gaming. Everything comes with a hurdle. Everything comes with an online account. Everything comes with some racket, some dongle that either eliminates the process, complicates the process, or burdens the process, just so they can keep you playing, spending your money on microtransactions, or just flat out remove the process. I hate it. And there's not much, obviously, as a singular voice that I can do about it, because even most people I know don't care. And hence why we've done things like LAN Standing, just because that's the last thing we can do, is just use older hardware, older titles and stuff like that to make it happen, without requiring the internet to be involved. When you have two people on the same couch and you're saying we can't let you play together unless you go to the internet first, create something. I even had a friend try to defend that with me this weekend. I was like, oh, it only takes 3 minutes to do that. It's not the point. The point is, it's not necessary. We're in a state in which technology is much further advanced than we had 20 years ago, and games are able to do less. And in some cases, I was just watching a a video describing that it's been a decade or so since we've had a revolutionary jump in graphics. I mean, sure, we talk about the draw distance of things of the Unreal 5 engine, but it's not like in some cases these guys are using it well. I mean, if you get low performance, if you get murky atmospheres, gaming is in such a weird state. I mean, it's not being maximized, and unless it's purely for sake of raking the consumer over the coals, as always. But I could probably go on that soapbox for a while, but I better not. Let's focus on something that's been a much better turn. I don't know if Piranha is considered a AAA developer. If not, it's 100% AA title or better. And they've released on average almost 2 DLC packages a year. And what's happening here is we finally have crossed the threshold to start the campaign content from the final one, which just came out in May or June. And this is on the heels of the one from last September called Shadow of Kerensky. So we're entering into the Chaos Reign DLC. So the intent is to start that up. So that means we're probably only going to have a few episodes left here before we get that complete. And once we do, unless we get a notice from a new DLC package, so I'm now checking that on a regular basis to see if there's any new DLC announcements between now and the end of the year, we're going to kind of conclude that content and then put a season 2 on pause. So I'm excited for that in multiple ways. One, because we're doing new content. Two, because we've already been on season 2 for a year. Since September of last year, we'll be just about by the time we get done with Chaos Reign. So it's been a good run, great quality of life fixes and everything. But at the same time, because we've been down to 2 days a week, it's been harder to get some other things in the rotation. And speaking of which, so I also know what we're going to do for Throwback Thursday after we get done with Dino Crisis, which we're probably only 1 or 2 episodes away from. So we're going to actually do a brand new game, which is actually still a retro game. I've talked about it in the past loosely. But so if you don't know what it is, I guess it'll be a surprise for you once it comes out. But it'll be out on the 13th, I believe. And we should hopefully be wrapping with Dino Crisis by then, and then we'll still kind of keep going with the current trend. I think what's probably going to happen next is I think XCOM 2 will probably replace Mercenaries here. But that's all, tentative in case anything changes. But let's get our episode going here. We are on episode 45, which I called The Commencement of Chaos. So we had the calm before the chaos last time. Now we are actually going to finally start the chaos. You've got to be kidding me. Update later. I don't... Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? I saw they have a language update. So I highly wonder... They might do that in prep for something new. I mean, it is around the time. I mean, they kind of went like announcement, summer sale, teaser, release date. So we're getting close to possible news. But then again, if maybe they're putting more into it, maybe it's going to take a while. I'm not going to hold my breath, but it would be nice if we get something new coming up soon. We had a little bit of a time crunch to see if we can finish the high reward quest last time before running the clock out on the Chaos Reign mission. We managed, I think, to get to a place where we can get our repairs done, if we haven't already. So our repairs are in progress. Everything is slated to be repaired by the time we get done with 28 days from now. And... yeah, our jobs aren't progressing very much. That's not been a big deal. The star map has been restructured, as I usually indicate here. There's no more Rosalhag. You've got stuff divided amongst 4 clans here. We don't know where this is going to take us yet. I'm trying to figure out where our ship is at. See, priority transmission here, 45 days. So we pretty much got to take that at this point. That's part of the same announcement. Timeline, so we're at October of 3055, so it would almost put us at the new year of 3056 for this to activate. I feel like I was going to say something else. I don't remember what it was. We're not really... Oh, I know it was. Yeah, we're at 38 million. For those of you who've been following along, we were up to 200 million at one point. We were about 160 maybe somewhere between 145 and 160 as we went into Shadow of Kerensky. One, we took a lot of damage. That was a lot of repairs, and also some of the repair costs for these new clan mechs is expensive, but I can't blame it all on that. I've also spent a lot of money on hero mechs. So lately we have acquired another Warhammer. Actually, I don't know if it's in rotation or not, but we also picked up this Centurion. So Centurion's not a favorite mech, so it's pretty much going to go into cold storage here. Actually, let me check its speed. Yeah, it's only a 64. Slow mechs drive me bonkers. Or at least if they're going to be slow, they better be like walking fortresses. Oh, and we do have some other things that need repairs here. Let's see if I can... Okay, so I do still have a clan SRM ammo. The problem is it's going to be really light without it, so we're not going to have a lot to work with. We're probably going to need some regular S... Oh, we've got 3 on there still. So we can max the armor out. Not by much. Okay, so things have kind of gone without some TLC here. Let's get a couple of these up to date. So extended range laser. Let's see if we got anything similar. So we got a higher version. We also got the burst version. Except it's not going to match the other one though. We've got other large lasers. How heavy is this in comparison? Yeah, that works. Let's do that. This is usually something the bots use anyway. There's the bots mechs and then there's mine. The bots aren't allowed to use mine. Okay, surprisingly, the Victor is up to speed. Our Hunchback has all lasers, and actually, we've not found the Hunchback, the hero Hunchback yet. Okay, the green and gold one apparently is missing a PPCX. Let's see if we got... I don't know if we'll have one for replacement or not. So this is considered a large hardpoint. What? It's got a level 2 right there. That's weird. Okay, well, we'll do that for the time being. How much... Why did I put so much ammo on there? Do I have more than one? No, I've only got one LB-10X on there. Why did I put so much dang ammo on the thing? It's a fire waiting to happen. So let's take a look at these others here. So Firestarter's good. Under tonnage is okay. Never really, I don't know if we've used it. This is the load. Yeah, this is the Loader King. This is a generic Orion they must have given. Wait, yeah, this isn't even the hero Orion. Why do I have this? Junket. We'll pull out some bigger stuff later because we're low on funds here. Yeah, like move. That's not a hero. Move it up anyway. So we got clan mechs are. It's pricey. I'm not using them too much here. So we've also got. I should have a battle master. Oh, we got 3 battle masters. One should have. Yeah, there we go. There's the one with the sword now. So it's generic, but the sword is the reason I'm keeping it. Still got the hero, Joker. This is the green and gold charger. Work in progress. I gotta find... Oh, that's right. Jump jet 2s. I better find some of those. This thing's hurting. But jump jets. Let's take a look here. One thing I keep overlooking. So they've got... 1. And I guess the thing I'm lowest on is... that one, but 7. I might need to pick up some of these here too. Okay. Okay, I guess we're ready to go. Let's see what Spears has for us. Keep our quarterly payment to a minimum, and hopefully have enough heavies to get us through. We got nuke a couple things here. That'll be enough for now. $45 and 1. Wow, we had 9 saves last time. Kept pretty busy. All right, here we go. Game on. You're gonna take over for a year. All right. Jump ship berths are secured and paid for. Tharkad, wherever that is. The Archon's assassination, coupled with Sky Rebellion and the clan raids, has put the entire iron hat of the FedCom on edge. You don't say. So I have seen the cutscene on this. I'll just try to keep my mouth shut. But it looks like we kind of at least get intro and outro cutscenes a little bit. Wheels. Or is it just bumpers? There we go, power armor. I haven't seen these since Mech Assault 1 and 2. 1, maybe? Actually, 2 may not have even had them. kept the politician blurred out. Space boots.
Jake, so glad you came.
It's good to see you again, Spears. Interesting company you're keeping.
Commander Jake Mason, you'll cut off your reactors and submit this crap for inspection. Do you comply?
Brianna, shut down the fusion drive. Port Authority wants to inspect the ship.
Understood.
Look at you, big tough guy. All you gotta do is duck and you fall over.
Do.
I'd be like flipping the bird after I watched mine.
Everything good, old friend?
They're with me. Jake Mason, I present to you Commandant Adam Steiner of the AFFC Strategy and Tactics Division.
Your Grace, I'm sorry. We haven't hosted royalty before.
No grace needed. Just Commandant. I'm not a part of the royal family. Only a distant cousin.
Not distant enough, considering the, armed escort.
Security has been tight since Archon Melissa Steiner's assassination. The suspect is still at large, so naturally safety and security has been on everyone's minds. Regent Catherine Steiner Davian is just being cautious.
Is that why you came to meet us out here?
I would have loved to invite you both to the Triad. But for now, they're barring anyone not pre-screened from entering government facilities.
Well, we could talk it over in our war room, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Lead the way.
Some nice fur neck coats you got there. That's not my mech. What is that? Very similar to some StarCraft armor style.
Ship is clear.
Good. I can take it from here.
Understood.
These guys look like they break the landing bridge from weight.
Impressive tech.
Adam here is responsible for their development.
Not directly. The Strikers won a number of clan elemental suits early in the war. The NAIS just handled the rest.
You and the Somerset Strikers were inspirational. I mean, the news feeds couldn't get enough of you guys.
What about you? I noticed you have a functional Hellbringer back there.
What?
See much action on the clan front?
Oh, more than enough. This guy's probably told you all about it.
I have. But the Commandant insisted on meeting you in person.
Me? Why?
Because I've never heard of you or your outfit before in my life. I'll be frank, Commander. My nation is reeling. First it was the clans conquering a quarter of Lineran territory. Then the assassination of our Archon. And now the Isle of Skye is an open rebellion. We keep hearing about the keys to stopping the clans. Like finding Hans Davian, who faked his own death and is now secretly their leader.
What?
Or that we must repent for our sins because God has sent the clans to punish us. So tell me, what are you offering that is too good for me to pass up?
Interstellar expeditions isn't just anybody, Commandant. Only Comstar's Explorer Corps have deeper pockets than us.
But you claim to have intel and military targets. I'm sorry, Spears, but that is quite a leap from what you normally sell us.
Commandant, my operations officer, Brianna Campbell. Look, I have to ask. If you're so skeptical, then why are we meeting here in the first place?
Well, Regent Steiner Davian is young. She is wary of any intel on the clans coming from non-Lyran sources. But information is ammunition. If what you're selling is legitimate, it would be invaluable to the Commonwealth.
What about a deep space recon mission? Would that ease your misgivings?
What do you have in mind?
According to our intel, this system the clans call Cambridge is directly corward of Lyran territory. We give you data on this single clan outpost beyond the periphery. You can send a deep space recon force to verify our intel is good.
Just like the Somerset Strikers did.
That can be arranged.
Hold on. IE will never just give this data away for free. That system's over 100 light years through unoccupied space. You'd need our charts and navigators to have any chance of safely venturing that far out to the black.
But I guess that means that you'll have to come along for the ride.
What?
I'll petition the Commonwealth to have IE charter a detachment of AFFC troops to this system. If your intel proves to be true, and there's a clan presence there, I can guarantee that the Commonwealth will buy everything you have.
That's a big ask. Escorting FedCom military dropships into clan space paints a target onto our backs.
You have a mercenary right here that seems more than capable of guarding your company's interests.
Hey. If the payday's right, yeah, we're on board.
Then it looks like you got yourself a deal, Commandant Steiner.
Good. My office will draft up an engagement contract immediately. I look forward to us working together.
Likewise, Commandant.
That's about the most, not average in a bad way, but like the largest chunk of drama in a scene we've had the entire game, because now they finally started adding these cutscenes. Actually creates a little bit of suspense. The Nagel Ring? That's the name of an academy? Alright, what are we looking at here? So they're not giving us a star. You know, we can't see the star map, so I have no idea where we're at. But obviously they said we're going deep into clan territory. Timeline. Everything should be repaired. But if we want to do any upgrades, now would be a good time to start, because we got 42 days before mission. But the thing is, can I repair? Well, I can, yeah. Oh, why? Speaking of which, no, right. Looks like I've wreck some of my clan stuff here. Might as well get back up to speed. So that means I gotta put back in some level 3 machine guns. I only have 3 5s. Okay. So heat sink, I could still put a heat sink or so. Well, actually, those take up about 3 spots. Yeah, 3. No, but I can fit one. Okay. Okay. Well, we're down a couple clan items, but we still got 4 other guns. That's fine. And of course, I can't upgrade. I can't upgrade stuff while it's being repaired, so that's a minor issue. Yeah, I don't even have... This is a hero one. Yeah, I've got generic... generic fire starters. The X1 is quasi-specialty, but it's not the hero one. Yeah, both these... I don't know about this one, but... Oh, that's weird. Unless I put those lasers on there, I was going to say... Why did it start with a clan AMS on it? Did I do that and forget, or did we get that automatically? Because otherwise, it's a little unlikely. Okay, so I think we're ready to fly out, find out what happens here. Double check the mechs on the market. Just means it's not broken. Okay, Shadowhawk, but not the new Shadowhawk. Here we go. Action time, maybe. So, long journey. Edge of Steiner. Yeah, so, interestingly, yeah, so we are dealing with Steiner space. Now, most of the DLCs have had kind of a faction in mind. Like, so you had Rise of Razelhag, which was Razelhag, naturally. You had the Dragon's Gambit, which is Karita territory. Castro Lancers was kind of dealing with Lyran stuff. And that kind of had to deal with the merger. But neither House Merrick or House Steiner have really had a dedicated DLC package, so I guess this is the closest we're getting to Steiner. But the thing is, Steiner territory is part of FedCom, the giant orange butterfly-shaped blob across both halves of the inner sphere, barring the carve-outs from clan space. We're going to need as many resources as possible. Yeah, that's why. Here we go with me, my 40 million. Let's head to Barcelona. Okay, so we're going on a supply run first. I mean, hey, this is cool that they added this, but it's kind of become a generic cutscene thing compared to the high budget ones that they've started adding. And actually, I think we see this one a lot less now, which is good, because it used to lag out pretty bad. And that one was pretty short. Alright, Cantina here. So kill 5 Marauders, that might actually help, because if we're not done with hunting. We don't need... Oh, hey, medium lasers, I want all 3. I can only take 2 of these. So they're both Mech Hunter ones. One pays 9, one pays 5. I don't think the awards otherwise really sway me in either direction. It seems like we're going to more likely run into Marauders than a particularly, like, one exact awesome version. But then again, the game just sent us out on a specific location run, so I'll throw it in there. This one will get done pretty soon if there's helicopters floating around. So let's do that, and we'll do that. Because we've got all specific. We got Stalker STK3H, Highlander HGN 732B, and now we got the AWS 8R for the awesome. Oh, we're black market, so I'm going to pay more. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, I'll check that out. There's the catapult for the Chaos Rain variant, and it's got the arrow hardpoint on it. I've not yet tinkered with any of that. He's got a little survey tripod. Clan Steel Viper, so we are fighting clans. Okay, simple supply run isn't simple at all. Appears that someone else eyes on goods. Scans a heavy presence from the clans. Well, we need more clan stuff anyway. Truth not, clanners are intent on making life miserable for citizens across the inner sphere. Yeah, that would go without saying. Okay. So it's a supply run. La-di-da. Everything's as good as it's going to get here. Unless there's anything weird here. Wow. Level 5 UAC B5. BF personal here. 2 million apiece. Yeah, I don't think so. May not see it again, but that's fine. Medium lit. Oh, check that out. That's just randomly sitting here. Don't mind if I do. Medium lasers, not so. Wow, look at this level 5 stuff. I mean, the game had better start throwing the stuff at you because you're dealing with like tier 6 when anytime you salvage it, and to be sitting here looking at all this level 0 crap. It's like, come on now. Throw something real at us. So AC5 burst fire could go for those, but those, again, 1 million apiece, not really working with those. Okay. Let's get a save going. Since we're about ready to take on some action. Alright, here we go. Yep, we read that. Mostly. So, yeah. They'd better like us, considering they've been doing all their missions for them. Hit the ground. Meet up with Commandant Steiner, Valton Rider, and the rest of their forces. Okay. Check that out, all the negotiation we got. So let's go for a couple on the coverage. I mean, it may be a little bit premature for me to be using the... well, actually, it's only 235. I can probably make do with the fire starter. Definitely go for some salvage if we got opposition here. Definitely in the cash as well. So, with 8 points in the cash, that still only gives us 3 million. Ugh. And then see what we get out of salvage and hopefully not have too much damage here. Alright. Fire starter it is. Where's my fire starter? Now what's going on with this thing? That one's under tonnage. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway. So, oops, still too heavy. Hold on. Oh, he's already got his Joker Cheshire Cat there. Let's bring her, maybe give her the archer. And bring this down to... Grasshopper? Ooh, still too heavy. Loader King. There we go. Mr. Bagel. It's kind of... Oh, no. Bagel's not leveled up yet. I was going to say, all my crew outranks me as far as hitting the 60-point level cap. I still don't have my missiles rolled over because I already use enough. You know what? Actually, I could take the Dervish, but I don't know what we're up against here. You know what? Let's take the Dervish for fun. No, it's going to put me over by 20. Change that. We'll stick with fire starter. Especially when we're right on point for weight class.
That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter.
Commandant Steiner, we're ready to tag in.
Good. Come link up with me. My executive officer, Rachel Spector, just fed you our coordinates.
Copy that.
Commands, are your forces in place?
Target applied.
Roger that.
Standing by for the green light, Commandant. Bogies in the sky, so the Vipers already know we're here to crash the party.
Target destroyed.
Exactly. Commands, advance on your target sectors and take the supply caches. The faster we can stock up and get out of Dodge, the better.
Copy that. The 24th is on the move.
The 17th is advancing, Commandant.
Where am I supposed to go?
Commander. We ain't paying you to sit on the sidelines.
We're fighters, not spectators, Ryder.
Where are these supply caches?
I'm detecting an enemy dropship incoming. It is in range of the first target supply cache.
Maybe the Vipers will just hand over the supplies if we ask next.
There's a better chance of you never racking up another gambling debt before that happens.
Yeah, some good banter for dialogue here. I mean, ooh, they dropped 5. That's a little.
Detecting incoming from above. Behind the cockpit. That makes done.
Commander.
Site is clear. I'm designating a salvage crew to recover the supplies.
Call it a permanent loan. I guess we're beyond asking nicely.
They know we're picking their pockets. Resistance at the other cache sites will be stiffer.
Then let's keep it rolling before the odds of them stopping us start getting realistic. We shall root you spheroid raiders out.
Now, which one are we working on here? Way over there in the distance. Ooh, what are the? Oh, the repair. Ah, nice. They're lighting up the repair base. Good. I gotta get over there before they start doing stuff to it.
New target, Dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
We're closing in on the next target site. And surprise, surprise, there's a swarm of contacts looking to throw a wrench into our plans.
All I see is a lineup of clanners about to lick our metal boot heels, Commandant.
New
This
target,
guy.
Vulture.
Wow, that just popped.
Look what we have here. More dance partners.
Don't be a hero, Val. Let our new friends get their licks in.
There's plenty to go around.
System offline.
Let's keep this thing a little polished. Run through the car wash. Yeah, look at that. Just like new. I need to fly over to you guys. Wrong way, guys.
He's not getting up.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tight fit.
There's still another cache site to secure, Val. We can't afford to leave any supplies behind before we head to Cambridge.
You know I never leave food on my plate. Stop playing with these people. Remind them how inferior they are. You hear that? I guess they've been taking it easy on us. We better kick it up another notch. What do you think, Commander? Like I said, we're fighters.
All right, everyone. The last supply cache in our sector is lit up like fireworks. Let's ramp it up and clear it.
Right behind you.
System offline.
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
Oh, another VTOL, you say, huh?
Target offline.
Off on that. Oh, power armors. Yeah, we're finally shooting. Oh, they got some of their own too. That's interesting. I mean, so we technically saw them in Shadow Currency. Man, these things like swarm. Kind of saw firsthand. Now heavy's coming. Well, not so much. Linebacker? I don't think we've seen that one yet. I didn't even get hurt.
Anyone else looking to get schooled? According to my sensors, we're under customers. Handing clan of elves never gets old. We're not home yet. We need our salvage crews to scoop them up and prepare for the trip out. Command, have you secured your supply cache sites?
Affirmative.
Our target sites are secure, Commandant, at the cost of a few good warriors. So let's make those losses count. I'll dispatch the salvage crews shortly. But we need to be on guard.
I don't need to repair.
Mustering some kind of response force as we speak. I'll brief you all on our next steps ASAP.
Has a lot of dialogue post-mission there. Didn't really spread it out. It's like, hey, we're just going to walk around for 5 minutes while they talk. Yeah, plus 5 new models and linebacker probably in there. Alright, 18. Can we take anything? Take a Viper. Or Dragonfly, never mind. A Blackhawk, that's a 50, that's a 40. That does 81, it does a 50, that's not bad. I think we probably already have a Blackhawk though, so that's what, machine guns. It's kind of a mixed bag. 2 machine guns, but laser, 2 lasers. So large laser, small laser, UAC 5. It's kind of a weird mix. Alright. Well, first up, I need my machine guns back if there's any out here. There's 1. Double heat sinks. Man, these are expensive, so let's choose wisely here, because if I were to take a mech, then I'm not going to have much else for options here, so... Well, it doesn't say I have a Blackhawk yet, so why don't we take the Blackhawk? And that's it. So basically, I could give us the Blackhawk and 1 machine gun. Alright, that's not too bad, though. Damage-wise, wait, damage taken 2 million? The heck you clowns doing out there? Give you the archer and you get all wrecked? Good grief, Laird. Me, look at that. Damage cost 0. Probably the only time I've ever ended a mission without damage. Okay, so timeline. Mission start 8 days, so we got some repairs to get started here. Oh, and she's injured. Good job, Laird. Good job. Look at this. What'd you do to this thing? It's the Agincourt, man. It's a hero mech. Embarrassment. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to start it anyway. We're still floating around 38. We recovered some of our money here. Yeah, those are insignificant, so at least those are good. Plus, we got plenty to work with here. So let's put this. Oh, because they're Clan Steel Viper. They got the Viper pattern. That's what it is. We're not ready to use your garbage mechs just yet. Just saying. Well, I could repair mine. Well, changing one machine gun's not going to do a whole lot here. I'll leave mine alone for now. Question, I can't remember. Do I have it upgraded? So I've got speed, armor, all armor, and then ballistics. My weapon damage goes from 27.1 to 29.7. Alright, we'll sit tight on that. Nothing to do there. Cantina, we've already got 6. We're into 14 VTOLs, at least on that one. Let's take out a couple of these. Barcelona. Alright. Here we go. No, they always put you through the ringer. Well, not as much as they used to. So basically, we're doing stopgap here, or what? We want some extra incentive. Just remember, for the trip to Cambridge will be a slow burn. Empty your tanks on these Vipers and finish up. So, okay, good. So we'll probably, hopefully that implies repair time then. So campaign, clearing, neutralize threats. Okay, doesn't sound like a whole lot going on there. But, so yeah, we need extra coverage for layered. Actually, she's recovering. Let's stick with 800. Oh, man, they're just not paying anything on this one. Yikes. 15 is barely enough to get any of their mechs, so this will be interesting. Okay, so under repair, injured. Who's coming in? Bugs Bunny? Oh, Kevin Crisp hasn't been in rotation for a bit. Sorry, yeah, we'll get you a better mech there. You can have the Grasshopper, perhaps. So it's missing a laser, but that's okay. He's doing alright with that. It says lasers, missiles. Ooh, she does better with ballistics, though. How about... That's all lasers. How about... That's decent. As I put it, oh, still 235. There we go. Catapults worked on Loader King mission start in 8 days. Yeah, that's what we want. Hopefully as efficient as possible. So a crispy bagel walk into a bar. Nah, I don't have a joke for it. I'll have to set up no punchline.
All right, commands. We're not out of the woods yet. Our salvage crews are still boxing up supplies for the trip to Cambridge. Our goal is to take out all threats on the board and buy them time.
Got eyes on the targets on the board. We'll do our part.
So targets at 4 locations. Ooh, we got a new track.
New target.
I'm
Dash.
showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
Whoa, that was moving fast.
location. Nice to have some extra ballistics. I'm not seeing our targets at this location. Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
He actually hit me.
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target
Again.
is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
Alright, so let's find a way through here. It's kind of messy.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Ah, and that's not showing. Usually, those will show on the side when we get stuff in them. It's kind of weird that's not doing that. Maybe they forgot to flag something on the new maps. Or quests, missions, whatever.
A contact has surfaced. Wipe it out.
No. Whoa, I just lost everything. Mech included. Okay, so we're going to take something a little heavier than the fire starter. I'm going to take my Battlemaster, except the thing is super slow. You know what? I'm going to take the Victor. Start popping some stuff. Alright. Alright, so we did that. So I'll do 2 for the coverage, 4 for the shares. Yeah. Okay. Change. Crisp. Grasshopper. Where's the Victor at? And I'm over, so how about... you're max, why don't we do it that way? Well, actually, technically... There we go. Get a little closer to max tonnage.
All right, commands. We're not out of the woods yet. Our salvage crews are still boxing up supplies for the trip to Cambridge. Our goal is to take out all threats on the board and buy them time.
All threats on the board.
Got eyes on the targets on the board. We'll do our part.
Sounds somewhere between slick and or suave and bored. Depressed. Okay, so laser's primary. There we go.
New target, Dasher.
Back on scope.
Looks like we're at the wrong
got him.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Sherman, the Hickman lucky shot. Bust a component, then Freebird will pay for that.
Always good to restock on ammo.
I'm trying to think of that mech that Steiner was remarking about in her bay. I'm racking my brain from the story standpoint to remember what. Like, we picked up a clan mech off the start. I don't know if that's what's referencing, because otherwise I thought Fahad gave us access to whatever. Maybe we could have tossed whatever was in cold storage, but obviously it's not one we have set up as an active running mech right now.
Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
Commander, just spotted an enemy mech.
On the tracking 30 seconds ahead of you. One that popped like a weasel. Of course, this will be bad intel as well.
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
I'm not even wasting my slug rounds on it. Take that, farm instrument.
I have a visual on the target. Take them out.
Oh, that's nice out of him.
We're detecting mercenary Freebirds on the field. They bring no honor to the site, so let us show them the skills of true warriors and bury them where they stand.
That's a lot of missiles. My leg's already trashed. Oh, it is trashed. Just don't lose the OV-10s. Whoa, I'm dead again already. Oh, I guess not. That's barely.
Suffered critical damage. Ejecting now.
You're gonna make me hobble all the way back. Come on. I'm parking on a cliffside half the time and you make me walk all the way back. How rude. lose one of the NPCs. I only see one blue one following me because I thought we had 2 off the start. See this roll down the hill, panda style. Yep, there's the leopard on a string. Bungee cord. So I don't think I lost anything. Well, the SSRMs may have been clan tech, but the OB-10s are usually the ones that try not to lose.
Looks like all of the Viper threats are done and dusted.
We need to get a move on before the Steel Vipers raise a force and try to change our travel plans.
This one's probably going to be costly repair as well, depending on the combat zone or not. Ooh, ran into 3 more new ones, huh? Yeah, damage covers 2. Okay, yeah, it's my fault that time, but still. Okay, so then I have 15 to work with. Was this new relative to Chaos Reigns? It's an Uller with an arrow thing on it. So they've got the Clan 10X, but the question is do they have a slug version of theirs? I need another machine gun. That mech was too expensive. I can get that one for 14. What is it? The Dasher's fast, but not really all that interesting. Yikes, this was 15 even to pick that up. Medium lasers, so I've got 12, but those are also expensive. So this time there was no double heat sinks that I could pick up. So it looks like there's a pulse laser, and then there's the extended range laser. So I wonder if these extended ranges are just the replacements. Because we don't have ERM lasers. We only got ER like Ls that are non-clan tech. Well, I'll grab a couple more of those. Grab a tag, I suppose. Grab another ammo. Sure, why not? And I guess the pulse laser. Okay. Bagel took no damage that time. Thanks for helping out there, guys. Oh, good. They gave us some money at least. Just confirm the supplies recovered. They're backing off. So our stone connected with both birds. Refuel the jump jet. Okay, so no new warriors to shoot at on that one, or P-tolls, I should say. Cool, we're up to 45. We're actually making money again. Do need to put some money into repairs, though, that's for sure. Yeah, 1.3, that'll cost me. Looks like it's all replaceable, though. Okay, so let's X1 here. How many machine guns did I get back? Exactly 4. Except I'm going to be really low on ammo, I think. Clan double. No, I'm okay. I don't need regular machine gun ammo, though. I'm gonna run it really light. Oh, you need some kind of armor module. That would be kind of cool because then you do some extra stuff. But obviously, kind of mess with the mechanics probably too much more than they'd want you to do. Run under touch. I mean, or the benefit should be like you get more speed out of the deal or something. Yeah, it's maximum armor. They're only gonna be like 0.3 tons. Okay. All right, repairs all underway. Nothing else needs to go into cold storage, so we're still sitting at 2.8, which is good. Up to 44 million. Anything to spend the money on while we're here? So it would be kind of fun to have. I just don't know where to put it on yet. Hey, so we got a new follow. Thanks for whoever's joining us on Twitch. Probably, I mean, if it hasn't showed in the feed, good chance it's a bot, but it's legit. Obviously, always welcome. So we've already got plenty of level 4 lasers. Obviously, those aren't that big of a deal. Still haven't figured out what I want to do about. Need the arm for like the fire starter. Like light knuckles, light hammer fist. So I think if I buy these, I don't think those count. You gotta have the actual specialty hard points. I can't change it now anyway. Oh well. Okay, let's get a move on. Timeline, we're leaving now. Repairs should be done. Payment, recovery. Arrive at Cambridge. Supposedly. Alright, 94 days. Your contract is with me. So, so unless you want to spend your time in hostile territory. Ooh, cutscene. Whoa. Hyperspace tech. He's gonna spew his coffee once he sees that.
Commandant Steiner! Commandant Steiner! We just detected a force that has entered the system.
Who is it, the Drax?
Unclear, but we're about to find out. One of the ships is hailing us.
Patch him through.
That's not the same Commandant Steiner.
I am Star Colonel Nikolai Malthus of the Shade Falcon Clan. I have a full trinary standing by to conquer your planet. What forces dare oppose us?
Trinary? I am not following you, pal.
You dare to refuse my baton?
Refuse your what?
The Jade Falcons are going to rip you freeborns to shreds.
The clearing of morons.
We need to get every able warrior into the cockpit of a mech, right now! By the sounds of it, a hammer is about to come down on us.
Look at you in your flying bathtub.
I will join you on the battlefield.
Nick, these Surats will be easy prey, Star Colonel Redmond.
Try not to allow these Freebirth warriors to stain your honor.
Yeah, I totally want my face to be stabbed with circuit boards like that.
This is not a drill. All staff and cadets execute Defense Plan Alpha. This is what the Academy has trained you for. Now dig in and defend Somerset.
Yeah.
We've warped out of the blind and into the Cambridge system.
Copy that.
What, was he watching a video?
Are we picking up any clan signatures?
None yet, but our sensors are still booting up.
Yeah, well, the techs better give it a kick before any of those monsters show up. Took the whole trip in to get your mechs back in order after that scrap on Barcelona.
Oh.
Oh,
Are
boo-hoo.
you losing your touch, Fahad?
Speak for yourself, old man.
Commandant Steiner has asked to see you and Spears on his overlord.
Probably looking for the exact position vector of the clanners.
Well, let's not keep the Commandant waiting. Oh, Ariana. Keep a close eye on things. I don't want anything sneaking up on us.
Affirmative.
Yo, you're the mechanic. Get back down to the bay.
Thanks for joining me, gentlemen. Our sensors just came back online. So far, the sector is as quiet as a tomb.
Give it time. Short and long-range sensors can sometimes give false readings, especially after a jump.
Conduct a sweep of the system while the jump ship recharges. Find out if IE's data is on the mark, or if you'll be looking for another buyer.
Commander, do you read me?
I read you. What is it?
I'm detecting clan warships at Vector 377.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
We've got company. Planners incoming at Vector 377.
Cameras up!
Your warships are attached to a massive supply station.
Well, it looks like we don't have to look for another buyer.
Wait until this is over before you gloat.
They've targeted the jump ship.
God damn it. We're about to get wrecked.
Incoming transmission.
This is Star Colonel Kristen Redmond of Clan Jade Falcon. We meet again. Adam Steiner. I did not expect to see your face here.
Likewise, Redmond.
It is not often unfinished business shows up begging to be destroyed, but I welcome it.
I'm sure you do.
I do wonder how you and a band of freeborns managed to find your way to Cambridge.
Well, keep wandering.
Very well, then I shall simply open fire.
Stop! I challenge you to a trial of possession. If I win, I receive the schematics and travel logs belonging to your supply station.
You challenge me? Why would I waste resources when I can simply kill you now?
You dare refuse my patrol? Not very honorable of you, Redmond.
Very well, then. I shall accept your challenge.
And your terms?
Imprisonment. For all who travel to Cambridge with you. And I promise you, your treatment will not be hospitable.
I'd expect nothing less. Where will the trial take place?
You will be informed at my discretion. I will not afford you any advantages heading into this trial.
Oh boy.
Well bargained and done, Redmond.
Well bargained and done. I look forward to your imprisonment, Adam Steiner.
What the hell was that?
I'm partial to survival, Commander. And this is the only way.
Is this a revenge play, Commandant?
No. But I will gladly take out every clanner I can for the sons and daughters of the Commonwealth.
Ease up. No need to kill each other while there's clanners willing to do that as we speak.
If we make it, getting my hands on the schematics and travel logs of that station will give us insight to the Vulcan's true numbers.
I hear you, but I don't welcome a fight against these demons.
Better than taking the full brunt of those warships.
Yeah, in space you got a big problem.
Sit this one out. But after the Jade Vulcans kill us, there will be no one left to pay you.
Brianna, start prepping for combat. We've got a battle to fight soon.
Understood.
Once I know the details, I'll give you the rundown. See you on the ground.
Jake, I'm sorry. I know this isn't your fight.
Well, it is now.
So, some comments I read, I think, related to that scene or just the overall nature of the story arc. It has something to do with either a past MechWarrior title or animated series or something. So, if anything, again, that's kind of props to the dev to being either respective of the lore or trying to include some of that stuff. Now, on the flip side, though, some of that, again, the animation is, the voice work is all over the map, especially with her. Like, yeah, and I don't know if part of the reason these days is because are video games actually changing the mouth movements relative to having a foreign language, or are they dubbed at that point in which it's going to mismatch? Because this big problem with motion cap in Unreal 5, it's like the facial expressions are so either sleepy or over exaggerated. The cheeks and the jaws are just so over, like smiling like 10x what they should be, or just no facial expression whatsoever if the facial muscles aren't moving. So it's kind of a mixed bag there. But again, I'm glad to see cutscenes in this stuff. I mean, it's adding a lot to it. Now you got some more tension here. So I think we'll have time to try another mission. Of course, I have no idea where we are on the map, as usual. But we'll at least do a save first. Everything's up to repairs. So, except for this. What did I lose? Oh, I did lose the streak stuff. Oops. Okay, well, not taking that in just yet. You know what? I forgot to put one of the jump jets in here. Ooh, you can put another heat sink too. Man, I don't need it yet. Oh, come on. I swear I bought one of those. I do not have a valid one. Did it already get repaired? Oh, probably got repaired in the process maybe last time. No, still didn't buy more than one, so... Okay, let's scratch that. Let's get repairs started. If I can squeeze this in here without having to do a delete. Cool. Alright. So, unsafe landing. I did not check the 2 missions we just did previously. I don't know if these are going to be broken down by... Oh, yeah, Shadow Kerensky is. The question is Chaos Rain. Where's that at? Oh, weird. Okay. Razelhag. There we go. Okay, so... So that's not an actual mission here. These were the 2 that... Whoa! Hold on. 30 million C-bills. That must be at the tail end of this, because I'm like, why is it... Wait a minute, why does this have a check mark on it? That's jank. I didn't see no 30 million C-bills. Got 5. So maybe that'll be after the fact. Okay. Well, I mean, sheesh. All right, that makes things a little complicated trying to get started. Anyway. Go shoot some green birds and make it happen. Oh, he's making it funny. What are we doing? Campaign type, blinding dust. Alright, so we got enough here, but they're not going to probably give us a whole lot, so let's at least get the double there. And then you're going to do it in cash. Still only 3 on cash. Lightweight.
Extreme weather warning is in effect, Commander. You'll have limited visibility out there and have to contend with sensor malfunctions.
Alright, we'll take a Rock'em Sock'em Battle Master in. If we only get another 20 points, though, let's upgrade. And so we can go from 70 to 75. I have one. Damn, the Marauder's not much better, but... Alright. The vanilla paint job crew. Okay, so depending on how this goes, we'll see where we're at. We've already made it through a couple new ones tonight, and I have no idea how many we're up against as far as number of missions either.
Okay, Commander. Clock's already against you. You need to clear us a safe LZ before Redmond takes us out.
Oh no.
I know you weren't on board with this challenge, but I'm counting on you to be a difference maker.
What's done is done. We're going into a frying pan. We need to pull in this same direction or we're cooked.
Really? You had to throw cooked in there?
Anti-aircraft fire. Once they're gone, our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out.
Of course, air raid while marching in a
Keep moving, Commander.
Battle Master.
Along with the base, all enemy artillery units must be eliminated. We don't have good intel on their location, so you will have to search for them.
Oh, here we go.
Just wait until they start shooting at you. Enemy radar dish destroyed.
Alright, what's closest? Right to the left. Oh yeah, they're all on the left. And that's a giant wall. is about to put you. There's something inside the wall that I can't get a lock on yet. Oop, maybe I can. Ooh, got one. Can't see these yet. These are being a little bit more forgiving as far as the strikes go. Maybe this is less of them. Oh, how many are there? A ton of them in the corner over here. There we go. Whoa, where'd you come from? Okay, so you're going to turn left, take care of those. Lean closer. What are you guys shooting at? I heard her say that one. Obviously, because she's not been on the road in a while.
This never gets old.
Whoa! Alright, who's dropping beetles on me? I'm docking your pay. Here we go.
On the list. Objective complete. Now the course is clear. We've got friendlies setting down.
New target.
Like, do we need the backup at this point? Nope, that's everybody. Oh, we're gonna capture it. That means we're gonna bring out more artillery crap.
The sky is about to be lit up with contacts. You've got incoming. Stop them from recapturing the base. Verify the threat skyward, Commander. Turn the ground below it into a crash site.
Man, there's the VTOL overhead. It's like hearing it constantly. Alright, so I'm in range. I am... Yeah, there it is. I was saying. I don't know if the PC's count or not. I don't see any red. At least that's not as drawn out as some of the others, like the capture types. No, never mind. Well, at least it was, I mean, we only had 2 enemies while we're guarding. I guess some of the others have been worse. They keep sending other tanks and miscellaneous nonsense in. They handle direct confrontation, mostly. Wow, that was chaos. Chance to use my sword. This last one, no. Not 1 out of 5, not 4 out of 5. Well, yeah, not hitting him with the sword. Oh, we're bringing the dropships again. Check that out. Alright, cool. There's 5. How bad's the damage? 5. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The bots soak it all up. That's a lot of lasers there. Cost 12 just to get one of them. I think we need this. Yeah, we needed one of these. The SSRMs for sure. Okay, so there's my machine guns. There's the double heat sinks. Are these SRMs like 7? Oh, look at that. That's expensive. Let me replace at least one of those. Get my machine guns. At least 4 of them, no, 5. And machine gun ammo. Dang it, dude. What on earth did you... He's getting that thing destroyed, and it's cost him a lot to fix. Front row C2 Prius bouts, and then you're uphill climb. Oh. Alright. We'll save the melee for next time. Because I'm sure being a little more action-centric, there'll probably be a little more combat involved, and we've already done a fair amount tonight. Repairs, not looking good. Oh. So let's see, it's only saying 837. Well, we can live with that. Yeah, mine's not much either. Okay. So, my X1 here... Yeah, the fist still don't count. It's got to have a lower arm. So, clean machine gun ammo. I can put more ammo on it. Get rid of this half. What about heat sink? What I got? I can put a probe on here? What does that do? Is that going to do anything? Man, I didn't realize the probe could be used without a hard point. Interesting. I don't really need that, but... Still got the weight. So I could not get the clean heat sinks yet, so... $3 days for no cost? Okay, that seems a little weird. Well, we can buy stuff here. Still need the level 2 jump jets. Wow, there's a ton here. We can finally buy them, get caught up. How about we buy... probably at least 12. Was it the charger? Yeah, at least get that caught up. Alright, anything else? Oh, what are you missing? Streak and streak ammo. I got one streak left on the other side. Do I have an abundant? I got clan. Yeah, I got clan. It's just so much second. There we go. Yeah, let's try putting all 4 of these on here. Not sure what to do about the streak here, though. Two. I just noticed it says equipping the small missile slot. I don't remember that being there. I wonder if that was a quality of life thing, or again, just never knew it was there. We'll have to leave that for now. We're gonna need more stuff for that. Victor is also missing streak missiles and ammo. Yeah. No wonder if Fahad was complaining after that mission. Oh, medium lasers, really? I'm out of 2 lasers? That's intriguing. Well, in that case, let's put some clan lasers on it. Across the board. Yeah, that one about 385. Wow, yeah, that's a significant firepower jump, I think, by switching there. Okay. It's very laser heavy, so it's all medium lasers and oh, it's got a little bit of missiles. Where's the missile ammo at? Okay, so we got LRM ammo over there. Okay, we'll go with that. Alright. Yep, I think that's it. All right, there we go. That'll do it for tonight. Trying to think if I have any thoughts on it. I mean, there's no need to rush. I mean, Shadow Kerensky didn't feel very long. I mean, it was very dramatic, and we finally got to see the new clan tech. So, if they do give us a couple extra missions, that's fine. No need to rush, because we're not seeing nearly as much new stuff. That's going to center more around the missions, I think, this time. So, well, that ought to do it. So thanks to everybody hanging out. I know we've had some people in and out across the sphere here. And actually, I didn't really see much going on YouTube tonight. I've had a few people poke in. So yeah, but we'll be back this week on Throwback Thursday. Hopefully wrap Dino Crisis this week. I can't imagine it going much more than 1 or 2 episodes because we've got to be near the end. So we'll see what happens with that. And then in the meantime, yeah, so I didn't even mention talking about stuff earlier. So Fraser Vendor Market this Saturday. That is on the Linktree. I always forget to mention the Linktree stuff. That's usually the best way to keep track of when the next event is. I finally got that updated for August since there hasn't been much else going on. But Saturday it will be there with all the usual stuff. In the meantime, you can always catch us right now Mondays and Thursdays on the Hyperstream platforms. In the meantime, have a good one, and we'll see you soon.